Welcome back, everyone. I've got a treat instead of a trick for you this year. This is one of the black belts at the gym, Al Percy, one of my good friends and training partners for the last decade. So we're going to start it off with a little stand-up work, a little fitting in, little wrestling. Trying to find the inside position on Al right now. Trying to find a foot sweep, trying to find a throw. There's my foot sweep. I bail on all the stand-up and go right to old reliable, reverse De La Riva. And right here, Al punishes that decision with a quick pass right into side control. With Al now past my guard, I'm looking to go and put in inside frame to either push him off and get my guard back, or to peek out the back door and try to work up back to a neutral position. Rather than continuing to work to retain my guard just to be passed again, I'm going to attempt to work up to a single to get to a more serviceable position. So Al puts on a hard sprawl and looks to take this opportunity to find my neck with either a darce, or he slaps on that chin strap to find that guillotine. So I go to tuck my head with the knees down double to buy myself a little bit of time. Now with my neck tucked, Al Kenobi turns me over to work the high ground position. Here I'm looking to peek out one way before turning to the other to encourage him to release my upper body and allow me to get out of this really bad spot. Now that I'm on top, I've got to be careful. Al has a dangerous guard, so when I attempt to pass, I've got to be mindful of the traps he's setting. I use my left leg here to cover his knee line and peel back his leg to staple it to the ground. Al responds with the knee shield, but he allows me to move it out of the way, so I duck down to attempt a body lock. He doesn't worry about this one bit by putting in those strong frames and getting to that more complete full guard. Here I stand up and try and run away, but instead of tripping over nothing, he catches my leg and pulls me back in. As I look to retry and pass Al's full guard, what I said before comes back to haunt me. I should be mindful of the traps he's setting and where I'm placing my hands. So right now Al just zooms in for the regular armbar and gets the tap. So I just got hit with the day one armbar from full guard. Let's see if I've learned my lesson, and I go and mind my P's and Q's in Al's guard this time around while I try to pass. So yeah, immediately get hit with a simple Choi bar. Let's see if I can work some of my bottom game now. So after an easy pass that Al puts me back in side control, he scoops up on my arm with that far side underhook and steps around, looking for another armbar. I like that position to hit Kimuras or do what Al did and step over. And right now he's got me in a regular armbar. I've got to look to try and sit up or peek out to the other side, but he controls my leg to make that a little more challenging. Let's see if I can go and rise from the dead to get out of this one. I managed to get a little success by getting the elevation to get out of the armbar, but I put myself in the triangle by accident. Now Al's looking to step his hips over to go and get that armbar right there. Now with my brain fully on autopilot after being tapped out 3 times within a 5-minute round, I go to Old Faithful, reverse De La Riva, looking to push him off, looking to find some fit in, looking to get my guard passed all over again. Here Al immediately puts back on that far side scoop, looking to step around, looking to punish with some knee on belly, and we're going to run out of time. Bit of a bonus today. Here's an extra clip of a round I had with Al. This roll was recorded about a week and a half later. Figured I'd put them both together. It's kind of a Halloween special. This night I'm a little out of character. I go for a double butterfly instead of the reverse De La Riva. I'm looking to score inside position with one of the legs, or maybe look for a really low knee lever. Al gets to a headquarters position and shucks everything off and steps around. Right about now I'm trying to fit in, look for this backdoor escape, trying to peek out the backside, work up to a double, but I fail. Al takes the mount and puts the knee on belly to make sure I don't try that again. I shuck that knee off as soon as I can so I don't have to spend the rest of the round gassed out from just that. And I am looking to face him. Put in my shin right there, trying to go and establish some kind of post, some kind of guard before trying to peek out again. Miss that. Here I scoop underneath and I try to fit in for a backwards X guard, and I invert looking for his heel. One of the scariest things you can do against somebody who's a superior leg locker is to initiate, but here I have to go for it, otherwise I'm going to be on the defense the entire time. So after trying to get in on him, he crosses up my legs and puts in a calf slicer on me. You would think by now I would reevaluate putting in this reverse De La Riva hook, but you would be wrong. Here Al is taking a little bit more of a measured approach to try and get through my guard. He's trying to emphasize cutting across my hip to opposite shoulder line. He's trying to keep me crossed up, trying to get my hands out of the way so I can't make meaningful frames with those. He's trying to cut his knee through, and right about now he grabs my head, he moves over to the mount and slides on through. I try to fit in back to half guard, but he swats that out of the way. What I really should be looking to do here is beat that top hook and face away. He steps out to go and put more pressure on my head, then looks for the back. With one hook in, he's looking to fit in the other. Scores the fourth for that, depending on what rule set you're following. But he's also attacking my neck, so I'm more attuned to trying to hand fight up there and challenge his grip over my neck. I can always fight the feet later on. Here he's trying to trap my arm. Out of frame, he's putting in the regular choke. He's looking to find some material under my eyebrows to go and lock that in. He grabs his elbows together for a modified choke. I've got to ask Al what that's called later on. And he hits me with the double whammy, leaving me hanging for a sec. Thanks, Al. Al sits to his butt here. He puts in his full guard, keeps his soles of his feet against my upper body. So I stand up and I figure go right back into the fire of his guard. I double scoop his legs to try and work a stack pass, work a bullfighter pass. These don't work out, but I do score inside position for a hot second. Should have knee cut it there, but it didn't work out. I'll try something else. So in my case, this is not a very good passing posture with my toes down. What I am looking to do is trying to subtly bring his feet to me and sit in for a footlock in some capacity. But right about now, Al actually picks up my foot and he's going to get in on my knee line now. I try to fit in because he's trying to ankle lock me right now. I try to get some material in there so he can't apply as much pressure or turn over, get me to expose my back. And he brings it to the other side to threaten the heel hook. I step down, put the boot on, and he's got me in a really good ankle lock right now. Hope you had a happy Halloween. That's all for today. Like and subscribe for more content.